What's going on? What's going on, fam? This is your girl Shay. Thank you for hitting the button play. I know it's kind of late, but we gonna see what's going on here. We gonna give y'all a minute, see if y'all gonna pop in here or not. Otherwise, we'll just try this out again in the morning and get us a shout out to. We'll see if our Buddha come in here or not. What's on to everybody that's out there? Yeah, I'm Arkansas. I'm headed to you, baby. I'm heading to you, Arkansas. They're trying to send my ass. What's up on? They were trying to send my ass to no damn Minnesota, and I was glad I didn't have to take that damn load to no damn cold ass Minnesota. I got two pair of tennis shoes and two pair of flip flops, and I got one jacket on here. I ain't prepared myself for the winter season. What's up, on, sweetie? How are you doing? So happy to see you. Happy to see all my loves that watch me. Appreciate it. Y'all get me through. Yeah, they sent me through the ringer. They sent me through the ringer Thursday and Friday. I sat up for 2 whole damn days going back and forth about loads, about freight. I drove 1 hour, got somewhere, they canceled it, and joked me around about another load that Thursday, then put another on me Friday, joked me around about that load Friday, took that load off me. And then Saturday, put me on load on this load I got right here. And talking about the load that's supposed to come down to North Carolina. Shout out to Dunn, North Carolina. I like North Carolina people for the most part. Y'all some good folks out there. The Dunn Carolina said, I don't know why they took that off you because somebody picked that load up Saturday. And see how they do? That's prime example. Look. See how they do? They sent me that load Thursday. I supposed to pick that load up. Right, Friday morning. I drove 90 miles. People got this, so they told me that load would cancel. Joke me around Thursday and Friday, right? Put me on something at 500 miles, gave us 1,200 miles to somebody else. So now they built that load out. Just give you example how you big timers do, how you dispatchers do. Gave that damn load to somebody else. Ain't that about a bitch? Like I told them, they got to get it together. Shit. I get afraid of scared, but y'all study iron folk. And that ain't cool there. Let me highlight you. Make sure you take the links in the chat. The links in the chat you want to join. I am Spirit Dispatch Inc. If you need a reliable freight dispatcher or recruiter, someone will keep our back office together. I ain't that many of y'all that's hanging in there, but if you just need a little extra help, your girl is here. Okay, one of my latest for TikTok posts is here. It's slowly going up. You know, rock always Shapes World 2000 over there on TikTok land, but that's how they did you, girl. That's how they let you know right there they play with you. You know what I'm saying? Had me drive there, had me sit 24 hours in the first place to get the load, had me go get it. They got there, it says canceled. That people said it was canceled. Then it came back 6 hours later, it was rescheduled. Then it turned to the next day. Then they say it's still canceled. Then it says rescheduled. Then you don't leave me on it to see how they play games with you. Somebody eating somewhere. Giving these hard times. Somebody getting into his freight somewhere. You know, it's getting down somewhere down the line. You feel me? It's somewhere. It's just sad, like for real. It really, really is sad. Like it don't make no sense, y'all. I'm getting tired. I'm exhausted. It has been 6 years. Every time I think about it, it's so unreal. 6 years I have been driving and I am worn out. And like I told him, I said, for Thanksgiving, I don't want no discrepancies about me not being home. I don't care even this damn truck is broke down. How the hell? I'm feeling my ass to take a flight wherever this truck break down it. And I will take my ass home. That's how they feeling. Yes, honey. Yes. It's to that time like that. Yeah, I stopped buying that to me stuff, the TMU stuff. They say they using our information and keeping that document. To me is a Chinese and Japanese company. I knew it was a damn catch. Everything from $1 to $10. Whenever a nice ass electronics are like $10 damn, that's a problem. That's it. That's really really a problem. It really really is. That's sad. Like, what's up, Mississippi trucker? What's up, G Way? What's going on? Yeah, you up late tonight, G Way? You normally be in the house, sugar. How you doing? But yeah, it's just to give you the how they do you now. That's how they do you. It's freight somewhere. I'm so damn tired of these Ukraines. That's how I've been filling my inbox for this dispatchers. Ukraine. Ukraine, Russian, Indians don't want to pay nothing. Want you to work a whole week for free, don't want to pay you nothing. So, shit. It's sad, right? It's sad, right? But somebody eating somewhere. You feel me? Somebody, if somebody like Super Ego is still hiring drivers, then let you know right there. Somebody eating somewhere. For real. Somebody, we got to talk about another company too tonight. Another company is getting ready to go belly up. Okay? It's Selectus, SELSCSCS. They have went through losing of more loads, being robbed, uh, and more claims. They up to almost a million this year. It's over 700,000. So if you are moving freight for them, be on the lookout. Maybe for things to change. Convoy is getting bonded out by Navisphere. Okay, YRC people, a lot of them are at UPS or at Dolan. A lot of them getting bonded out over there, but be on the lookout because they Selectus is on the verge of maybe having to file bankruptcy. That's Mr. Dennis. That's the CEO of Celsius Brokerage. That's it. That's the CEO. They've gone through a lot of losses this year. I think they've been getting really personally targeted. Really, a lot of their trucks have been getting robbed, um, and taken off and left on the side of the road. It's just been one thing after another for them so far. It ain't gotten no better. I should have been talked about them really. Yeah, I already see who DJ Khaled is on the corner. But it's getting late. It's getting to that time. Like these companies, honey. Shit. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And see, they would have the money to bail out through these kind of things, but they fuck over the money when they have it, living a luxurious lifestyle. You know, so it's. I tell you, man, I'm scared for New Year, y'all. Trucking used to be something reliable to keep bills paid and keep money on the table. I just had another week with like 800, 900 miles. This shit coming gonna have what 19. I think I only saw one check at over 2,000 miles the whole month of October. One, and that's just frustrating. But you got bills, you got things you got to pay for, holidays coming up, and I don't feel like fucking job popping. That's how the fuck I feel. I don't feel like job popping. I just feel like doing the best I can and bearing through what I'm bearing through. And y'all see me do it for years. I never typed to. This is the most I've job topped in like 1 year. Some people do it all the time, but this is the most. Right here. The most I have ever done. Ever. This year. And for y'all start that shit by, and I know G Way watch, I love you, G Way, but I don't think I'm going back to open deck. I'm not for try open deck. Uh, Especially now it's cold as hell outside. So salute to all my flatbedders, salute to you, Buddha. And I think it's about 6, 7 more you that watch me on a regular basis that are at flatbed. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. I'm on my way to home. Is it home mountain? Whatever this shit is, Arkansas. It's down off in there. Yeah, y'all let me know about home mountain, Arkansas. Is it a sundown town? It's way at the top of Arkansas. Way, way at the top, right there past the border of Missouri. That's where hell I'm going to. I don't think I've been. I thought I had touched a lot of these small towns, Arkansas, but you gotta be careful, child, cause I sit there and play with you and all kind of shit. Get certain areas and shit. I got kicked out of a shipper earlier today. G-Way says what he say. Winter is a no strap low season for me, but if the money right, you gonna do it. If the money right, you gonna do it, G-Way. If it's enough money, they paying you money to strap that oversized. I don't know how oversized do it. Y'all just go watch G-Way. G-Way is a heavy haul if you're not subscribed to him there. Um, Shit, if they paying the right amount of money, G-Way, you gonna get out there and do it right. You and Buddha trying to get into that car all inside. I don't know if I want to touch it. It's a lady I was watching on IG said she don't want to touch it now. Shit, I know. Shit was a lot of work. But I ain't getting out there. I ain't getting out there right now. Shit, down there it's cold as hell. I just came from shit, Plain View where they kicked my ass out of a damn thing. And it was just so crazy. I've never experienced this shit. I should have got shit on camera so I could show y'all the dickhead that was bothering me. I pulled up on the track. Be careful of the Tractor Supply in Plainsville, uh, Plainsville, Indiana. It's around the outs. Plainsville is around the outside of Indianapolis. Be careful. There's a guy that works at the Tractor Supply distribution right there. He is a dickhead. Okay. I pulled in, y'all. Yes, I pulled in, got there, bobtail. It's like a bobtail get there. I pulled up. It was a guy that was in a van, regular car van. It looked like he was lost. And he kept trying to damn turn around and shit, right? So I came to a full stop at the stop sign. I'm waiting. It's a container at the guard shack. There's a sign with a stop sign saying "Wait here till it's clear." But child, I see him and John walk to the back of the container of the truck and trailer combination they're going. He will back, open the container doors up, close it back. He fills out that information, pen, the guy gets some paper. The guy's walking back to the door. The driver seat opens the door, gets back in it. So the van moves to the side and turns around. I pull up. I'm gonna sit at the stop sign for like at least a good 10, 20 minutes, baby. Right, and I pull up to the guy, and I get behind the guy, and the guy kind of pulls off. I pull up. This guy says to me, "You're lucky. My supervisor's here." And I say, "I'm lucky." I said, "What's going on? What I do?" Right? This dickhead tells me, "You pulled up here, and that sign says wait until it's clear." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, all right." I ain't even pop an attitude back at this man. I said, "Lord, I'm in there. Let me just calm down and get myself out of here. I ain't got time." And I was kind of like rolled my eyes and shook my head, and I grabbed my phone because we're very, you were suspicious. We got an app to give information for our loads and stuff on there, right? I grabbed my phone. I ain't sent nothing to him. I ain't sent no bud. I ain't said, well, I didn't I ain't say nothing to the man. You know what I'm saying? And I grabbed my phone, and before I could turn my head back around and say something to him, man, and he said, "Yeah, well, you know what? Why don't you go on and turn and leave?" I say, "What?" Yeah, once you go on turn lead. And I said, oh, okay. I ain't even give an argument back. You feel me? I say, you know what? Thank you, sir. I went in, I turned right the fuck around, got right out of people fucking property. I called my dispatch. They said, okay, well, those guys, sometimes they're dickheads. And let me call over there and talk to the supervisor. I said, yeah, get something going because I think this shit's crazy. 6 years, I have never been put out of a shipper. Never. You put people out of a shipper for like bringing a weapon on. You put people out of a shipper for walking their dogs outside their truck. You put people out of the ship for smoking inside the yard. You put people out the ship for fighting on the yard, damaging anything, throwing trash, big bags of trash or big trash on the ground. That's the shit that you put somebody out of the shipper for. You don't put nobody out of the fucking ship because I didn't wait long enough at the fucking stop sign. I could even see if I came in the wrong fucking way, right? That's the shit you put people out of a shipper for. This dickhead actually made me leave because I didn't wait at the fucking stop sign long enough. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, no one says that should be on damn power trip. Do you are a damn security guard? That's what you are. That's what you are. You just supposed to check me in, give me the envelopes of my stuff, give me the rules on the yard, wearing my vest and all that good stuff, and give me my paperwork. That's all I had to do hours. So I had to sit there for a whole lot 2 hours, get that shit straight. Right? Child, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I say, God, it's the holidays. I'm trying to get through. It's the holidays. I try. Your girl been having to pray like 2, 3 times a day out here. Right? Because it's rough being OTR in the first place. Dealing with everything that's going on out here. Right? Dealing with these people, these dispatchers. You see how they play around with the law. You see that, right? Come on now. Come on now. It's like, really? Really, really? It's getting rough out here. It's getting rough. And shit, you got to, yeah, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but you got to find something else in trucking. I would never think I would say something like that. You know, if you would have told me, you would have told me within 6 years trucking to be the way it is. I would never told you so. I said you lying. I said you don't think you talking about. And look what the state that is in right now. Sad, you know. People doing ain't nobody banned no rules, man. Then you look at the next person, and wonder why things ain't going the way it's supposed to go. Man, who talked you into varying shape? I watch other people and talk me into going into varying dang silver. They was right there in Dallas. Y'all know I live in Houston. Shout out to all my H-Town people. And I say, you know what? I ain't going nowhere else. I just took my ass from the damn Iowa. And and I just, you know, I said I'm gonna get some right here in Texas. And lucky enough, they had a turn right into Texas. But I just watched other people and let that influence me to go Siberian. But yeah, the way freight here is not even all that hot. I would recommend it right now. And I know it's not they people fault, but the way it just did me this last weekend is really, really kind of like really like. Long as I get my layover pay for the 2 days, I'm fine. It be alright. Oh Lord, who talked me into it? I didn't say had nobody talk me into it. I had nobody talk me out of the shit thing. So that just should have asked. I had nobody talk me out of bringing my ass here. I forgot that close to you. I get it. Yeah, it's not that. It's not. I just went through what I went through with Decker and Schuster. You know, both of that's way in a fucking Iowa day. So I was like, you know what? I'm supposed to bring my ass closer to home. So don't get me through though. Because I've been applying for things in Houston, but Houston is so saturated with people that want to drive and have CDL drives. You know, so people can forget that Houston is a big hub for truckers. You can find you something that much is true. But I am not the only one applying for the damn job. So you said there's over 2 million people in it right now, and half the motherfuckers is drivers. What's up, Ghost? We gotta play our music. We gotta play our music. Ghost in the building. We gotta play our music. You driving a 3500 truck now? Is that your 3500 truck you be showing on Instagram? That's your 3500. My boy be working on stuff. You just stay busy, go don't you? Good dude, though. Ghost Town was a good dude. Really, for real. I got to make it up to New York and New Jersey and kick it with you one day. For real. Let me get back on here. Uh, have you heard of Swift under U.S. Express? Not Swift the Mega. Well, Swift and Night. I'm gonna tell you what all going on, Dane Silver. It's Uber Freight, May Trucking, Family Dollar, um, U.S. Express, Variant, Swift, and Night. They all are kind of really merged. That's why I'm saying. That's why I kind of get pissed when I sit for a day or two when it's confusion by loads, because you have like little like 6 different companies merged together in one that's passing back and forth freight right now. So the real Swift, yes, is a part of the U.S. Express train. So yeah, so that's why. Don't forget, like I said, May Trucking and Uber Freight is here too. Uber Freight have been making that much noise. They haven't been having enough on the low boards either. So I don't know if they're up next to going belly up. But like I said, I'll be keeping my ears to freightwaves and watching on YouTube and TikTok. TikTok has also been like a big place for where I get a lot of content right about now. Um, you know. But y'all beware of these companies. Y'all picking up these laws. A lot of y'all don't like social media. A lot that drive or have your own carrier. But if you would start paying attention to social media, and just checking in for week to week basis, you won't find yourself attached to certain loads and can't do shit about it. The worst thing in the world is being your own carrier. You have all that on your back, and you get a hold of these people, and they know they fucking going belly up. You know these companies are not telling people they going belly up. You know they're not. You know what I'm saying? We learned that with Southern, Asian Mind, Trucker Brown, Lockout Man, Indiana Jack Truck, and all those guys are trying to get fuel to them guys and get them home. So it doesn't cost anything to have a TikTok account. It don't cost anything to have an IG account and log on in and make sure that you keep up to date on what the hell is going on. Okay. 9:35 254. Oh, you gonna start pulling that bad boy? Ain't the whole lot you can pull with a 250 though. You should went on and got the 350 so you can make some money off of it. Well, you probably already got your own what's it called? Look up Big Shiesty. Is that you, Kale Shine? Talking about Big Shiesty. No, I like the same dude. Change your name. My friend delivered furniture. The truck said Swift. He will leave your Dallas terminal. Yes, Ashley Furniture has been on with Swift. Ashley Furniture been on Swift for years. They have like they just dedicate like certain trucks to that particular lane, but they have been operated by Swift for Ashley Furniture for like years and years. That ain't something um that just started. But like I said, if you are with Selectus, you like move Selectus brokerage, be on the lookout, be aware, make sure that you're dealing with a decent dispatcher or broker. Uh, and just be on the lookout. It's sad to say that shit right about now for companies that's been open 20 years or more. But shit. And dog face a lie. Um and just, just be careful. Be careful about moving this freight. Hell, say that's you. I had that truck from you. You could just not someone it. Uh, if you owe a home or truck, if you own a home or trucks, you gotta have a good pickup truck. Oh, I think it's masculine for a man to have a truck. Period. I feel like a man should have 3 vehicles. That's how I feel. A man should have a pickup truck, work truck for when he wants to do certain things like hunting, or if he's in construction, if he's anything that's kind of like on the manual side. I feel like he should want to have a truck. I think it's like a masculine type thing. I think every man should have a truck. Then I think he should have his day-to-day vehicle, right? That he rides to his family, he rides to work, family time, things like that. And then the third vehicle should be like his little toy. It should be the four-wheeler. It should be the slingshot. It should be the motorcycle. Lamborghini, whatever he likes to have, or what's in his budget. So I think a man should have 3 vehicles. That's how I feel. Kale, so that must be you with the big shiesty name. You change your name. You change your name, sir. Yeah, but just be careful, y'all. Just be careful. These companies don't give no warnings and shit, and have y'all out there and have y'all, going on the road, think you making some money, think you about to be all right, and how you leaning on them, and then uh, before you know it, you got a load on your back, and you stuck having to leave that load stranded some damn where. You know what I mean? And they say you never supposed to leave a load abandoned, but shit, you can't be sitting with people's stuff for the whole month. You got bills to pay, and it's holiday season, and bills is high. Fuel is still going up in certain places. The only thing that has gone up in freight is really reefer. So reefer's the only thing that's really eating right about now in the first place. So just be careful, man. Just be careful. If you don't like having social media, damn it, you need to change that now. Because they're not putting these brokerages, they're not putting all these brokerages on the news. You know that, right? News not going to keep giving you updates all the time about what brokerage is going under, or maybe looking to file bankruptcy. But as much as I get it here, uh, 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 I have it. What you talking, Big Shot? That's you, Kale Shane. So what you talking about tonight, Willis? Where your boy at? I don't know where your boy Buddha at. You must be asleep. It is midnight, damn it. We gonna talk about my girl too. Highway Diva made a video, and I just felt like it hit home so well for so much that's going on. So I got that clip made, and we're gonna chop it up more. Here we go.
Story. I know who your girl is. Okay, so I was thinking about how fellas, this is a male dominant industry, and you guys are just dominant in this industry. And so think of the women. Look at the women in trucking, and this ain't no competition or comparison video, but look at the women in trucking. That although we are not dominant in this industry, when we get together, we stick together and we link together and we empower each other. And look, if you look at even the women trucker platforms, we made all kinds of history, with just a short time. But let me say this, men truckers, there's no competition, because let me tell you, we got most of our support from you guys. Men empower women. Women empower women. Men empower women. But men do not empower men. Male truckers do, and not all, I'm not talking about all, but it's because we got the trucking with Tays out there and we got some, but you guys do not go all in for each other and empower each other like how us women do. And I'll give you an example. So when I was dispatching under my agency, I got so much man support from male owner operators. I'm talking about you guys were flooding in by the boatloads. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but I got support. It doesn't matter what reason or what was behind it. In your thoughts, it was the factor of the matter was you guys supported me. I don't know if it was because I was a female or not, but and another thing, if us women truckers, if something was to pop off in the women trucking market, we gonna send out a mass text communication call. We got groups, all kinds of stuff singled out for just us. And if we say shut this down, all women, we're not doing this, I can guarantee you beyond a shadow of a doubt, the next day or immediately, all women trucks are gonna be pulled over and on the road, over and off the road, because that is how powerful our connection is. But when it comes to men, and this is what I thought of it, you guys are so relied on with your families and supporting your families that you guys do not know how to, in the back of your head, you guys are providers, and we're providers too. We're women, we are providers. We're single mothers and everything, and we provide for our families. But you guys, men, have so much weight on them, male truckers, and y'all can't fail. Y'all don't have any other option. So you guys have a strong fear in the backs of your heads where y'all got to keep moving forward, and whether it be taking low rates, doing what you have to do. But us women, we got families to support and everything, but we will face those fears and go without because we have you. Okay, so I want you guys to understand the power.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, sir? Okay, I was like, that's you with the what? Was you changed your name? The
Yeah, I
big
was on
size.
another show. I was on another show with that.
Oh Lord, with big spicy,
No, it's Big Zesty.
big zesty.
Yeah, I'll be on another show. It's called Spooky Hours. Some shit that come on Sundays about ghost
Spooky.
stories. Yeah, Spooky Hours, and we be telling ghost stories and all that bullshit on Sunday nights on something
Why?
called M. Huh?
Why?
You probably like that shit too. It's called MREC TV, right? And it's
Oh
called
Lord.
Spooky Hours. And we've been
Uh,
doing it for almost 3 years now, every Sunday around 10:30 at night. People call in and tell like, stuff that you done went through in your life where you had horrible experiences or you met demons or you got you got you got possessed or demons was fondling you in your sleep or shit like that.
no, that's not funny. It's not something I want.
Well, a demon must have fondled you in your sleep before. So,
No, like I don't find that to be funny. But what's going
uh,
on, sir? What's going on? What you got to say with what dog face? Well, how? Well, not dog face. Well, highway diva.
hold on. I'm still on that fondling thing with the demons.
Okay,
I
I don't want to
mean,
talk about no demons sitting here.
oh, for real?
Yes, I don't want to talk about no demons.
Anyway, what that chick was talking about, ain't nobody pulling over their truck just cause she wanna pull over her truck. People, you was just saying people got bills.
No, what she's saying is that men are in competition. Men are not supportive to other truckers. That's what she's trying to say in the clip.
I mean, I don't believe that cause ain't none of us that stupid. If you ain't getting paid, you just gonna say damn this shit and turn the truck in. I done did it plenty of times, so I don't get that. Where she was talking about men just gonna keep going and going. No, we ain't no fools out here, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just can't take advantage of us like that, you know what I'm saying? After a week or two and you not getting paid, you not gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna find somewhere to get where you could get out that damn truck, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Shit, that
Yeah.
sound foolish to me. She said all women would stop if one woman pulled over and said all women stop. What you think
We
about
like
that?
that. We like that. We know how to get in unison. Then most of the male truckers, a lot of you male truckers, that like to cut each other down when it
So
comes
what
to
you
what they
saying is if some woman tomorrow said all us women let's stop, you stop it, huh?
it depends on what it is.
No,
Depending
she
on what
just
it is.
said all women truckers. If she stopped and all women truckers said we all gonna stop together.
Yeah, it depends on what the situation is. Like let's just say if she said one distribution has been known for trafficking young girls and she wants not to go there, I wouldn't go there.
That's not what she said.
But you know what I mean. Like we
No,
ain't
that's not
dating.
what she said. She said we will all stop. She didn't say we won't go to a certain place. She said we will all stop driving.
Tia, do not feed into that, please, sir.
What T Hill say?
Nothing. He ain't say nothing, child.
Is he in here?
Yes, he's in here.
Tell him come on up on the stage.
Nah, don't stay up on the stage because I don't want to talk about no damn demons. I want to talk about trucking.
Well, ain't nobody talking about no demons. What you talking about, Shay? What
God,
T Hill said something about a demon?
yes.
You from Houston. Y'all you don't even want to talk about it. I
Nah,
finna
no,
say
I don't want to talk about no demons. I want to talk about regular stuff, please.
that's regular stuff.
No, that's not regular stuff.
You in
But
that truck
now,
by yourself.
so,
You in that truck.
so,
You in that truck by yourself. You ain't trying to hear that shit, huh?
no, it's not that. I'm not on that type of conversation. So, you don't agree with nothing that she had to say?
No, I just don't agree with that part. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, we all out here. Ain't none of us. It's a brotherhood and a sisterhood to a certain extent. If you see a truck driver pulled over on the side and he fighting some guys in the car, most truckers gonna pull over and help that truck driver. You know what I'm saying? If we see a group of cars jumping on the truck driver, I guarantee you, a lot of truck drivers gonna pull over and not about to let that happen.
Mm,
So it is a brotherhood to a certain extent. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? And a sisterhood. We not gonna let another trucker get stranded or nothing like that. Most of the time, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
When you think about it, if you broke down at a truck stop, if you broke down at a truck stop somewhere and you asking other truckers for help, somebody gonna pull over and help you because it's a brotherhood to a certain degree. You
mm.
do you feel that way?
No, I don't think truckers help other truckers, especially male truckers. Y'all turn around,
Really?
y'all turn around and help a female if she
No,
got
I get help all the time. Like now, like sometimes my
if a
battery
female
go
got
dead.
some if a female got some cakes showing or some titties out, you be of some assistance. But you even help another dude change his tire and all that kind of shit.
No, we ain't changing no tire. I mean, like the other day, my batteries was low in my truck, so I had to go in and grab my cables and hook them up to my batteries and put them on the front of my truck. And people, truck drive pull over like you good. Like, no, let me catch a jump right quick. They pull over, give me a jump. I
Mm,
go to offer 'em money. Ain't nobody want no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, we out here together. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I mean, it happened to me, and I could say that. Because anytime, like, I needed help like that, I ain't talking about changing no tire or nothing.
Mm,
But something like that, a brother, another brother truck will pull up and give you a jump. You know what I'm saying, to keep you moving.
mm. See here, you on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, my brother?
What's going on? Top of the
Mm-hmm.
morning
Nothing.
to you.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm over here. And where am I at? In Pennsylvania. Look
Oh,
like it's going slow. It look like it's going to snow out here soon.
Somebody
oh,
don't believe it's gonna snow. Somebody
oh! It's gonna
don't.
snow. It's gonna snow.
I'm trying to get back west. Damn this shit.
Mhm.
It got ice
Yeah.
on the ground. I fired my truck up and it said, "Watch for ice." I said, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere tonight."
it's 30 degrees where I am. It's 30 degrees.
Is it?
It's
Yeah,
36. It's 36 over here.
it's
Where
three
y'all up
zero.
in New York or somewhere?
I'm in
Nah,
Ohio.
I'm in Missouri.
Yeah. Okay, we all around the same area. Shit, that's why. Was it raining where y'all was at earlier?
Yeah.
It rained this past 2 3 days.
Yeah, it was raining where I was up in Pennsylvania up there, New York, close to New York.
Mm.
Hate going up in that area, boy. If you ain't got that trucking GPS, it's ugly up there.
Shit, I can get in and out of there with my atlas and my phone. Sure can.
Your atlas in your phone.
Yeah, I got an atlas. You know, the map atlas out the loves. I got that,
Yeah.
and I got my phone and my tablet and my other phone. I can get out of there.
You ain't running no trucking GPS,
Uh
and you don't be running down no messed up streets and bridges and nothing.
no. But in New York and New Jersey, I just make sure I map out well.
Oh, you good then? Shit.
The
I,
toughest one in New York is getting to that Chapani, the yoga plant up there on State Route 8.
yeah, I don't do New York.
Yeah, trust me. Swift had my ass doing New York.
I don't even like them tolls up there.
Yeah,
Them tolls will rack up real fast up there, man. And you got to pay $25 for parking up there.
yeah.
You ever put
Some people. I've been watching them tear up they damn trucks up there, and them bridges and the train and stuff up top. I say, man, you ain't truck coming up out of there. You gotta drive like up out of there straight, come back around on the highway. That's how I delivery going.
Are you driving, Shape?
Nah, I'm sitting still, sir. I'm
Oh,
sitting
your
still.
audio was going in and out.
Yeah, I thought that was mine. That's her, huh?
You don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
hear
hear
you,
you.
but
You're not.
you
Yeah, it
was
was
going
going in.
in and out, he said.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, sir. I'll do the best I can. Yes, sir. But
I don't
nah,
know.
I just
I
thought it
thought
was.
her video was talking about the YouTube space, the content creators. I mean, I don't know if she
She
was just
talked
talking
about
about like
she talked about
behind.
two or three different things in the video, but this portion of the video I made what's it called because I felt like she kind of right that it is like a competition. It does feel like that majority of the carriers that are shutting down are male owned carriers that don't want to compromise and don't want to help the next guy out, and people are just it's a gutter type atmosphere being in trucking. It really,
Well,
really,
it's
really,
definitely
really is.
no freight. It's low freight, and some of these shippers aren't paying their bills, and these companies can't take that float. They can't float these. They can't float the business like that. So when you don't have the volume and you got workers there, you waiting on your money to come. I mean, it's definitely a bad situation. But the owner operators, they not carrying the boatload of the debt. Like the most you probably owe an owner operator is a couple of weeks. If you still working for a company and you ain't been paid in 2 weeks, You need to be. You should have been rectifying what you was gonna be doing,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
the carrier is the one that's got to take on all of everything. You know, so
Mm.
When you don't get paid and you fuel up
yeah,
your truck, shit, that's something different.
right.
That's a
So
whole different feeling when you putting that money out your pocket into that truck. And then
hmm
they say we ain't paying you.
right.
That's the double whammy.
hmm But
You
the
done paid
carrier
for
can't do
fuel for a whole
it.
week and they say they ain't paying you.
hmm
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be at no if you're an owner operator with a truck, you're not gonna be at no place for more than 2 weeks. If you there for more than 2 weeks, somebody didn't give you the game or didn't school you well about what's going on with with your business. So
Yeah.
What
I ain't
y'all feel?
believing in no company that much.
right, but it's definitely it's a male dominant industry. But I mean, I think people in general is to me, I've helped a whole lot of guys. It just I don't be like, well, I ain't helping him because he a dude and he it's just we all getting through this.
Right.
you know like when if it was good times, we all was sharing where you can get freight at and stuff like that. Now it's bad times, shit, you ain't telling where your money pot is, but you'll still try to help somebody and be like, hey, you probably need to go over here, go over there. But
It's a brotherhood and
yeah,
sisterhood.
hmm but I don't know if she was just talking about um, Facebook groups and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
it's people out here. We do try to help each other. I mean,
Mm.
I don't know if she was just because she mentioned trucking with Tay. I don't know if she was just trying to say like people with
It's
channels and stuff
it's
like
not
that.
a lot of the men help the ladies, but a lot of men don't help each other.
If I see a brother out
Yeah.
here and he look like he need help, I'ma help him.
Right.
Period.
Right.
That's my brother. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? He out here going through it like
I
me.
see you change your name. I see you change your name, sir.
Cool.
You.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta,
No, I'm talking about TL.
yeah.
He had
Mm.
to change his name to Prince Trucking. Really?
Yeah. I'm Prince of Trucking. I'm Prince of Trucking.
You ain't no damn prince looking like a goblin. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey, this shit costs money over here. It costs money. Costs
I'm
money
about,
over here.
hey, Shay, let me tell you what's jumping off now. I'm about to park this big truck because they said box trucks going through the hot season right now. They called it the peak season for box trucks right about now, starting next month.
Really?
Yeah, it's called peak season and Amazon Relay, I guess.
Yeah.
And they say them boys be making a lot of money when it come peak season over there at Amazon with them box trucks. So I
Mm.
said, okay, it's time to get back to Vegas. I'm on my way now. Park this 18 wheeler. I gotta.
You been saying that for the last 2 months. You ain't even parked that damn 18-wheeler.
No, it's
You come
peak
out to that
season.
18-wheeler now.
I I just told you it's peak seasons. Hey, T Hill, you know anything about that?
Mm.
T
Mr.
oh T
He
T
dropped.
Hill done gone, huh?
He didn't dropped out. But now,
You
uh,
never heard of peak season, Shay?
I heard it's peak season for reefer. I know, but I don't think that you gonna park your. You been saying you gonna park your what you call for who was way did you just that box truck get collected. You know what I'm saying? You should have been put a driver in it. You should have been put a driver in a long time ago. So you in a blessed position. You got a vehicle and another vehicle.
Yeah, but that's why I want to go get in the box truck, do the peak season for 2 months, then put a driver in it to keep it going. But I
Mm.
want to go get that gold rush right quick that they talking about. You know,
Drove.
everybody in the box truck talking about we couldn't wait till this time of year. This
Mm.
when we really get money. So I said, okay, I guess it was the reason I had it sitting. You know what I'm saying?
You had it sitting because you don't be bored with it. That's why. Damn it.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't.
true.
So bad. I was
You
trying to
absolutely
get up in
right.
my
But it's
truck.
time though. Shit, I guess God say, okay, son, it's time to. I seen something on somewhere where they said it's peak season with Amazon Relay, and they
Hmm.
said this one they making 4 grand every 2 3 days. I said, What?
I
I
don't know.
wonder
I
if
ain't been
any.
inside the app, but I can go in there and look and see what relay is. I don't think they giving out that kind of money.
That's what
But
they say. They say it's Amazon Relay peak season for box trucks.
hmm, yeah,
See
Yeah,
what
but
people
you
that's
I know
saying.
that do that.
you got to understand this. You ain't the only one over there. You do understand it, right? So you still gonna be in a fight for freight like you are in a semi.
No,
Yeah.
no, Shade. It's like we could get a lot more. You know what I'm saying with them box trucks, far as the holidays. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I was moving in that box truck. You know what I'm saying? You could get 2 3 different loads going one direction. I'm not saying that you can't do it in the 18 wheeler, but it's harder in the 18 wheeler than it is in a box truck. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting a lot of smaller loads. Like you only getting 1 2 pallets at each stop,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make it happen that type of way. You know, you can't do that shit like with an 18 wheeler. You know, like I got 20,000 pounds in my truck, 21,000, but it's taking up my whole truck. And you know that load is light as hell, but it's going from the front to all the way to the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, but a box truck, you got some money on a hotel room still. That's the only thing about that.
I don't know, Shay. Listen, I seen something else because you know I'm all about saving money, right? So
Yeah,
what they doing
you always
now?
about something. It ain't always about saving
Hold
money, but
on,
you
listen.
always about something.
I'm giving you game. I'm giving you game if you listen.
Yeah,
What
Lord.
they doing now in the box trucks is buying hammocks. You know what them hammocks is?
Mm.
Do you
No.
know what a hammock is, Shay?
A
You don't know
hammock,
what a hammock is? Yeah, a
that
hammock.
the thing that you hang in the back of your house and lay on.
Right, 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 right. What they doing is tying big knots on each end of the rope, putting it outside like you open your passenger door, throw the part with the rope with the big knot on it, throw it out, then shut your door, then take the other side, throw it out the driver's side, and your hammock is halfway up in the air.
Uh,
And so you got your hammock across your front seat. Like
uh,
they doing other shit now.
that's illegal. Can't be. I've heard of people getting in the back of their box truck with their van, and if they fan,
No, they putting hammocks in box trucks now and day
I ain't never,
cabs.
I ain't never heard of that. I've seen a video of a guy making a pallet in the back of his box truck.
No, no, they
That's
got
what I was
hammocks
talking to
now.
you guys about the other week when I was telling you I don't think no guy 30 years old is gonna be in a daggone box truck,
Mm.
and I was saying
Tell
I
Kale say that. That's what that his ass about to
I,
get out there in a box
I
truck.
know,
Oh,
but
Kale say,
I was
oh,
saying I would just put a 21-year-old in there, and that's when you was like a 21-year-old don't know how to drive, and that's and I was like I don't think a 30-year-old would want to do something like that. I mean, but it's only gonna be for a short period of time. So I mean, if he really in the
Right.
grind like
That's
that,
why I
but
said I hit it for 2 months. Cause the box truck is work. I'm gonna tell you. Remember, say I was doing it for a little bit. I said, shit.
mm.
You got to get out there with that goddamn pallet jack. You got to move that shit to the back of the truck. You got to put it on the tailgate. What is it called? The I got one of them lift gates on the back. Got to
mhm.
bring that thing to the back of the lift gate. Work the lift gate. I said, shit. I'm too used to pulling up to the dock and open my doors and go get back in my truck. That box truck, you gonna work. I think I might have pulled a muscle. Shit.
You ain't pulled no damn muscle. You ain't pulled nothing. I know, but I've seen people make pallets in the back of their box truck that put all they all into their business, and they doing all right now. I've seen a couple do it on TikTok. I've seen a guy do it solo here on YouTube, and they make a pallet back there and got their water, and they make a pallet and they close that thing. I forgot how he
And
locked
then a
it.
bug crawl on your ass or something. I can't do that. There's
Yeah,
bugs
you
back
you
there.
scared of a damn bug. Your big
You
ass is scared of
goddamn
you
right.
gonna
You
run
be
your
sleeping
ass
in a
fast. You
spider.
scared of a damn
You
bug.
wake, hey, shit, you wake up looking like Will Smith on that movie when he looked in the mirror.
Mm.
You
Shut
got
up.
bumps all over your damn face. You done got bit up in your sleep.
You're not if you sweep out your trailer. You ain't gonna be bit up in your sleep.
In the back of a box truck.
Yeah, you ain't seen that. There's plenty of people that have done it, but they take their fan back there. They park. They
No,
park.
I'm not doing that because you gotta. I don't feel safe back there because you gotta lock the door somehow.
I forgot how he told me how he locked it, how he secured it some kind of way.
Yeah,
I
you got to
forgot.
lock that door. I can't do no shit like that. I mean, they building sleepers inside them box trucks too. Some of them come with them.
Yeah, some of them come with a little seat in the back where you can lay down. Some of them do. That's one. That's
Yeah,
the.
they
That's the ones that's refrigerated though. The one you talking about. That's the one with the refrigeration thing on it. I'm
yeah
talking
they
about
got some. They got some too where you climb up through the roof. You climb up through the where the driver's seat is. It's like you can slide a panel and it's a little fucking box up over top of the driver's seat. It's like a little sleeping box, and you just climb your ass up into the box and lay down up in there. It's small though. I was
the.
thinking about something like that.
Nah, you for you do all that. I probably caught me a 3500, but you already got yours now.
Yeah, I already got my box truck. I'm just thinking of other shit I could do to it like that. Then they
Shit,
got guys
if
who
if you
build them sleepers in them.
really want a Dallas a lot from Las Vegas, you might make you some money there in the box truck.
Dallas to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas to Dallas and back forth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about Texas. Cause I think Texas is a good move for box trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. For what I see on the boards, what I be seeing on TQL daily.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
You may,
sounds like a move there.
you may have to run to California every so often.
Yeah, I got my shit dislocated. That regen system. I got one in the truck, but it
Mm-hmm.
ain't hooked up though. I don't think. Hmm. So what was you talking about tonight on here, Shay?
Not just talking about Highway Diva and Chuck checking in with y'all and giving updates on these companies and shit. Updates
Who
on me, and that's all.
who done shut down lately?
Huh?
Who done shut down lately?
Buddha shut down.
No,
Yeah,
who
who?
shut? What company
What
shut
company?
down lately?
What company shut
Oh,
down?
the one I just put up, Selectis, Celtics, whatever it is.
How
They
long
on the
they been in business?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they on the verge of filing bankruptcy
Hmm.
because they've lost like over $700,000, almost a million, uh, this year.
How they lose it in volume, freight volume?
They lost in freight volume. They lost it with theft, load abandonment, you name it. They've lost it.
Hmm.
Claims.
Sound like
Um,
bad management. You know anybody work there?
no, but if anybody that's watching this video, if you are moving a freight or have moved a freight, um, Please drop down in the comments below. We want to hear from y'all.
And
Come.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what they about to do. All of these companies claiming bankruptcy, they ain't got to pay no more bills. Them men that made all that money all these few years, these last years, they done made a whole lot of money. Now they seeing, okay, it's starting to slip. Let's shut this down and rebrand the company and start a whole new company.
Hmm.
Watch what
I
I'm
agree.
telling you.
I
That's what
agree.
they do. That's
How
what
many
they
trucks
do.
did they have?
They have trucks and their brokerage.
They ain't say how
All them
many
trucks
trucks.
coming back
Their
out with a
asset base.
different name.
Huh?
They asset base, right? So they're asset based brokerage.
Yeah.
So they
They.
definitely getting the top of the crop when it
Yeah.
Watch
comes to
what they
loading.
do. That
I
company gonna come back a new company. They're gonna
said.
write off
Like
all that
like
money.
Super Ego, they just put up another LLC, so they got 9 LLCs. Super Ego.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
that's what we gotta learn how to do. When it's good, it's good. Don't stay there till you ain't got nothing else. Till you done put all your money back in and now you broke. When
Hmm.
it go bad, get out. You done made $500,000. Get out. Get out. You got the money. Run with it. Shut it down. Sell it and start back over. After times get better, take a vacation. That's only if you done stacked up enough. The problem is we was never taught to stack up, get the money and run. Cause we gotta stay with it till we fail, lose everything, lose your house, your cars. Cause you trying to make everybody think you still successful instead of taking the money and run while you still on top.
Hmm.
Cause everything you do is meant to fail one day. So if you go into it with that mind frame, like, as soon as it get ready to fail, I need to get rid of this shit. You'll be ahead of the curve. You won't go around the curve, go over the side of the cliff and burn up.
Hmm.
You jump out before you see it coming. Okay, it's coming. I'm starting to lose. Let me jump the hell out.
That's how your
You
big
jump,
companies do. Super Ego, Nova Lines, a lot of
yeah.
the companies out of Chicago. What's the law in Chicago that's letting these companies do what the hell they doing up there? What's the law? See here, y'all remember what it was that let them
Super
do?
Ego called me today. What's going? I said what? Super Ego told me we'll put you in the truck for 300 a week. Everybody I see that work for Super Ego that put videos up say they taking a beating.
Yeah.
I
What's
said
the law? Do y'all remember what the law was for Illinois that lets the trucking companies up there do what they doing? What's the law? Do y'all remember
they
what it
own
was?
it. Chicago is the mob. What you think? What you think is they law? Where you think the Russians at? The Russians in Chicago. They doing what
I'm
they
not
want to
sure.
do. They writing their own laws. I told you I
Yeah,
was
but I,
working
I
for the.
forgot. I forgot the amendment that's letting them do what they doing. What's the amendment law? T. Hill said it a long time ago.
I
That
Listen,
forgot.
I told you this. I was working for the Russians and I was running the clock 24 hours a day.
mm,
Around the clock, they would take my clock and say another driver was in that seat and start the clock over. And was like, you can run 24 hours a day if you can every day.
mm,
Yeah. If you got to do that, that mean you ain't getting what you supposed to be getting in trucking, because you have a lot of trucking companies, and some of them play by the rules. A lot of places don't play by the rules, and I understand it. It's because they don't have the freight for you. So
mm.
you getting team freight for solo. You getting team freight for solo prices, and they getting the money off the top. They skimming off the top, and you won't know it unless you booking the freight. But
Mm,
I don't
mm.
know. I don't
I
want to
just
do
went
no
out
stuff like that.
Nova Lines and Super Ego and all the other companies that's up there. Like Hawk, it's Hawk transmitting services, whatever that shit is up there that company you know, and there's like we need drivers also and all that kind of stuff, and he was willing to work and all that kind of stuff, you know. So
I worked for 3 companies out of Chicago. All of them in less than 2 months. I was jumping out them trucks running. Nigga, you ain't giving me no check. I know the game. Oh, they
Yeah.
gonna give you a fat check for twice. Then the third one, they gonna start lynching you. So I got hip to the game. I said, all right, I know how to play this game with them. They gonna suck you in. Then that third check, that's when you gonna start going down. So you get in, you get you a couple checks, and you bail.
Uh,
Man, I'm surprised they still want me in Chicago.
but it's like, how are they legally able to keep doing this kind of shit? Like this guy talking about he don't use that. We use either a in house debit card or they pay cash. That's what the fuck. What do you pay cash? We pay cash
Yeah,
for fuel. We don't use a come data and the EFS. We
them
use
Russians opened me a bank account and all types of shit.
yeah. They thought you use you. He said you use a bank account card for fuel. I said what the hell? The hell some shit like that? No, I'm dead serious. Like this man, we was on the phone for like a whole hour because I just could not let it go. You feel what I'm saying? I just could not let it go. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. It's fight for me to get miles. And these niggas here is for way from out the country here talking about we don't pay for fuel through Comdata or EFS. We pay through a bank debit card or cash. So I was like, I say, so if you pay for cash, so how do the company driver? He said you keep receipt, you go in, you transfer your receipt
Yeah,
with your load, and we're good. I said we good.
no, thank you. I wouldn't be doing that if I was the owner operator.
That's the way
shit.
that is the way he said. He said we good.
They opened me a bank account with my own company under my name and was running shit through my name
Mm-hmm.
under their company. The
Mm-hmm.
Russians, I said they on some other shit here,
Yeah.
man.
I was like, what the hell you mean a bank
How
card? You
y'all
mean
opening bank accounts? And you
I
all
said,
you
what
gotta
you
do is
mean a bank card? I say, so you use come down to EFL because I asked all carriers, even though they rush. I said,
they
yeah,
give you the bank card and say, here go your bank card, here go your bank account, here go your name, your bank account, here go your card, here go the name of your company. What company you want? I said, what?
yeah,
Y'all
so
doing
it's
it like
better.
this?
His ass was talking about it's better. What the hell? The hell you mean it's better?
It ain't
We're
better
good.
because after I left them, I started seeing goddamn accounts from Amazon everywhere talking about you just purchased something for $2,000. I said, what the hell? These Russians taking our accounts, taking our socials, and they doing other shit, believe me. Your name, when you fill out these applications online and they get them applications, you will be a ghost driver in somebody's truck.
Mm-mm.
They
That's
will
why you're
have
supposed to
your,
check your credit. You're supposed to check your credit every month. They got
yeah,
the
but the
How,
way,
but how is DOT, FMCSA, and all that not shutting these people down for this kind of
because
shit? Like that's just
they're not getting
crazy.
caught. They'll
right.
shut them down. If they get caught, they'll get shut down. But
Yeah,
when
but
you
they
No,
not,
man,
because
this
let
man.
me let me explain y'all how they not getting caught. Let me explain y'all how this go.
Uh,
Let's say I get in my truck and I start driving at 3 in the afternoon. Now, what time do my shift end?
at like at least 2 in the morning, maybe.
Okay, let's say at 2 in the morning. I will call them at 2 in the morning. They will say, "Hold on, you need a new shift." I say, "Yeah." They'll say, "Okay, that uh, go in your go in your thing, go in your dashboard thing, and put in
Mm.
Koloff, whatever some fucking name was, just ran that shift." They will say, "This is his name. Now you put that name in there for that shift you just ran. Now your name is going on the next shift." So the ghost driver is never driving the truck. So if anything ever happens, it's all on your name.
Mm. Then he
Because the
was
ghost driver is never driving until you done with your shift. Then they'll put the ghost driver in on that shift that you just drove.
And then he talking about they don't have what you call. They have an app you add on your phone. They don't
Yeah,
have. You know how most companies have the ELD. Most people had to keep trucking or the other company that they use. I forgot the other company. The main two that people use to go on their trucks for electronic, right? He's saying we don't have that because I just had to ask. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't let go of the conversation. I just really couldn't, right?
Yeah,
So I say
you
he
like to go
say,
down the rabbit holes with these folks.
yeah. I say. So what do you do for like? For ELD, since he opened his mouth said he like people pay cash or through a bank card for fuel. And so we don't use ELD, we use an app on our phone. And I say that's legal. He said, yeah, it's totally legal. You're a
yeah,
dispatcher. You don't know this legal. I say, yeah, but you talking about you have 30 damn trucks, so that's kind of too much. That's for a solo guy with his own numbers and just not getting started. That's what that's for. That's not for a built up business like you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like
right.
that. He didn't like that. I said, nah, you got 32 trucks. That's not cool. Be of that
They
size.
doing something. They doing something that we don't know about. They must got some type of connection with the president.
That's what
Cause
I'm
the way
saying.
that they,
It's some kind of law up there in Illinois or Chicago. Because mostly Illinois or Chicago that do the calling with this kind of bullshit. On the dispatcher side, when the dispatcher come and jump in and shit, you know. And I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you ain't first of all, they don't use EFS or Condata or at least Exxon. It's six different cars that I know of that you can actually use that's really legitimate for fuel. For a truck or in trucking business. When he said using cash and all that kind of shit, and I was like, nah, we can advance you the money on the card, or we can wire you the money, and you can pay it, and you keep the receipt.
yeah,
I say, what the hell? Okay, but if you gonna wire it to the bank account, or
you the only one that's out here trying to be 100% legal. There ain't no trucking companies out here legal. You the only one out here talking about you trying to be golden goose.
China,
Everybody else out
This
here
is
getting this money.
and shit, it
they
seemed
ain't
like
getting
it.
no money. They
It
not getting no
seemed like.
money. They
They
you
getting
get
that money.
robbed. You get robbed if you running team freight as a
Mm,
solo driver. What kind of money you think you getting versus the company, the carrier? I'm on the
The
carrier
carrier
side.
is getting the
I
money. Yeah, the carrier
exactly.
getting the money.
So I'm on the carrier side. So I ain't worried about what a solo driver running freight as a team driver is getting. I know the play. You know what I'm
Yeah,
mm,
saying? I know the play. So if you know the play, then you know where to go to get the money. I might be
mm,
driving no truck trying to kill my damn self running 4 or 5,000 miles a day a week.
yeah.
Fuck that. Hell
That's
no.
what I
I
was
don't want
doing.
to.
I
Yeah.
said, no,
Wow.
y'all don't care about a man out here.
Yeah. 'Cause it only take for you
mm.
one time to slip up. You out. You out the game.
Yeah, they don't care. I was like, really? You know how frustrating it feel to drive and know that you behind and you ain't getting no money and you still gotta drive? That shit is slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, really?
Mm.
I can't, man. I remember them days I just felt like just smashing the truck. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get back and I'm a bail. That was the first time I dealt with them people over there. I
Hmm.
said, okay, I see they game. They like to give you a little bit of
But
bread up front.
it just seems like Illinois and Chicago and some other subsidies outside Chicago. It's in Illinois that I'm one of the worst fucking ones with like
Yeah.
real.
Anytime I see a company say they out of Illinois, I say, okay, they running game out of Illinois. They quick to throw
Yeah.
you in something.
Well, they told you really, but I ain't supposed to be a part of
A
that
lot of
shit.
freight, a lot of freight comes out of that area. So I've just
Yeah,
looked on the board the other day. They got a lot of freight coming out of that area coming
they
down this
cleaning
way.
up. They cleaning
So
up.
so
But what I'm
They
saying,
was charging me. They was charging me a percentage, a mile. They was charging me a percentage for the load. They was charging me per mile. They was charging me insurance. They had like 5 or 6 different things that they was charging me.
that's how they do. They figure out a way to double dip on. They charge a
Yeah,
lot. Charge percentage and cents per mile. That's how they really doing it. And then you sign a paperwork saying you're only gonna pay 5 cents for escrow, but they really be taking like 10 to 15 when you look at your statements. It'll
yeah.
say on there. It'll say on there five
so
cents, but when you calculate it out, it'll be 15 cents of what you ran for that week. And they charge percentage and cents per mile if you're leasing their truck through them or brought in your own truck.
right.
I
So
heard.
the way I
I
look
was
at it,
dri I was driving for them, and a guy who worked for him. He said, "I know what I'm gonna do. I'm about to fall out my truck." I said, "Nigga, them Russians gonna kill you."
is he W-2 or 1099?
W-2. He is
Yeah,
W-2, but
yeah, he could do that. Yeah, he could do that with W-2.
I
1099, you
said
be
they
in
gonna
trouble.
kill you, bro. He said, "Man, I'm tired of them doing me in. I'm about to hurt. I'm about to get hurt." I said, "Oh my God, boy, them
Yeah,
Russians gonna come. They gonna come right to your hospital."
I look at it like it's almost like predatory lending, where they prey on people that's in bad situations. Whether you
Mm-hmm.
can't get a good company job and you got to take that, and so those are going to be the ones that's gonna suffer. You
No,
know.
I told you the game. You get in, you drive for 2 weeks, get you 2 fat checks, drive as hard as you can for 2 weeks.
Two
Get
weeks.
you two. Well, it might take three because you go a week behind.
Oh
But the
Lord.
object of the game is they gonna let you get them fat couple checks, then you bounce and go to the next one.
Right.
So
Cause
you
that's
say
the
so you
game.
say after 3 weeks, that's a wrap. Your ass only gonna be running. They let them people run 4,000 miles a week, and I don't want to pay the people $1,000 checks. That's cold blooded though.
No, no, they gonna fatten you up in the beginning because what they say is you ain't gotta pay for this truck for the first. I think they give you like 2 or 3 weeks.
Company drivers too. You ain't been listening
No,
to.
not company drivers. I'm talking about
Yeah,
when
it
you go in.
is. Company drivers too. You don't listen to Kobe and PH when PH was over there. Same thing. It's well, they making them run 3, 4 thousand a week and only paying them $1,000. So they
No, what I'm talking about is they give you the walk away lease, and they say, okay, we ain't gonna charge you for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. We ain't gonna charge you. We gonna let you get that money to build up so you can be able to take care of yourself. But after you get that 2 or 3 weeks, you bail. You get that money and bail. I
now
was hitting them in the head.
I'm talking about company drivers too, though, sweetie. They don't walk the straight and narrow no part of it. At least if you bring in your outside truck or company driver, they don't walk the straight and narrow. Period. Especially Super Eagle and Overlines.
I'm not doing none of that for
So
nobody out of
Overline,
Chicago, Illinois, none of that.
and it's real fucked up for Novaline because I know Novaline is flatbed. So people getting out there chain and shit and still getting their money messed over.
Yeah, that's ugly.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't do it.
So yeah, it's so how are these companies staying afloat, but the small guy got to close his door?
Cause you don't know how to get in there and rape them and leave. I rapes them and I'm out.
Nah, that's not. I mean
I
like
rape them every time because I know the game.
I'm talking
Y'all
about
think y'all gonna rape me? No, I got something for you. I'm gonna hit you across the head in about 2, 3 weeks, and I'm gonna park this truck when you ain't looking, and I'm gone.
Mm,
Mhm.
And cause they dirty, you know what I'm saying? They dirty. They playing a dirty game.
mm,
So if you don't know how to play the game with them, you gonna be out here hurting, broke. After about a month or two, when they start raping you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I can't get out now because I'm too
mm,
far in." And they
mm,
got over 25 companies over there in Chicago and Illinois that'll take you just because you got a CDL. And like I said, I worked for three of them and was bouncing on them like I'm out in less than 2 or 3 months, and I made about 10 grand. And was like, later,
Mm.
it was like, we're gonna kill this son bitch when we find it. But that's how you gotta do it. Cause they not playing fair out here. So you know, long as you got that CDL, that clean class A CDL in your pocket, it's a gold card. And you will get hired anywhere.
mm,
But it gotta be clean and you gotta have a year or two up under your belt. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? You gotta suffer for them first 2 years.
Mm.
Um, you know you gotta do what you gotta do for 2 years. You're gonna get
Don't
beat
tell me about.
everything.
I got paid 36 cents on my house. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Them first 2 years is the beating. You can't come in there off the back trying to take them for a lynching. They're gonna lynch you the
Lynching.
first two
You
years in
say lynching.
trucking.
You say a black man say a lynching. You a
Oh,
black man saying a lynching.
they're gonna take you for a lynching.
For a lynching. Lord, no, you did. He sound like a old redneck down up in the swamp and shit. Yeah, mate. I see her.
You know how many times you've been lynched with these companies, and they
I,
believe in lynching you like with no
I, I,
problem. They don't care if you
I,
lose your house. I was out there so stressed. I was like, y'all don't even care if a man loses his house or nothing.
yeah.
And they was like, that ain't our problem. Just keep driving that truck.
Yeah, they
Keep
don't give a damn.
driving truck.
Don't none
Drive
of these
truck.
companies give a
Drive
damn.
truck.
Don't none of these companies give a damn.
They don't care. I was like,
But
oh, y'all don't care. I see
all
what the
that when
game
when
is.
when you when you say they don't give a damn or they don't care, what are they supposed to care about?
Us as a driver.
Like
Shit.
for what? I mean, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for constant freight. I'm looking for
If
you to take care. I'm listening. Feel what I'm saying, sir. Feel what I'm saying.
I'm looking to lynch him. I ain't looking for shit no
Look,
more.
look, look,
all
look.
right,
Here's what I'm saying, Prince. I'm looking for constant freight. I'm looking for communication daily. I'm looking for you take care of your damn equipment. I'm looking for assistance getting in and out of certain situations like breakdowns or if I have a problem with a load. Those are the things that I'm looking to get home majority of the time in a decent way.
Go back to Swift. Didn't you work for Swift?
Swift
Yeah,
gonna be
but
the same way. She worked for Swift
No,
now.
Swift is good. Swift don't play that shit. Swift gonna take care of you.
man, it's alright.
No, if you work, Swift will take care of you. You can't say nothing bad about Swift. Swift will take care of you, and they're a massive carrier. And Night and Swift, they will take care of you. They will get you home, like they say. They will pay you if you run. And they will put you in a truck with decent, you know what I'm saying? Put you in a truck, let you buy a truck. Swift, the only company out there that I believe that really treats you as.
You don't believe Prime will?
I never worked for Prime, so I don't know about Prime.
Mm. Well, I halfway work for Swift now because Swift is in contract with Air
Night.
Express and Night and Uber Freight and Maytrucking and Total
Yeah,
and all. Yeah,
But
Swift
each
taking
company
over.
run their own. They own their own. Each company still running their own operation.
yeah,
Swift don't play
but
though. Like she said, she
So
but
want all that.
they
Now
say
Swift is a
uh,
company that don't play none of that. Swift wants you to stop at stop signs at 4 in the morning, and it's on their camera, and they will call you and say you ran that stop sign at 4 in the morning. I don't give a fuck where you was at. Swift is on it, and they expect you to be just, and they dedicated to you like that. And
Mm,
they got some man. Shay, you remember you going to that Swift Center, and they got about 200 people in there on the phones.
mm,
Well, they called like you said. Well, what you dispatcher? They got a whole big room with about 200 people in it, and they all on the phone dispatching 24
you talking
hours a day.
you talking about the one in Phoenix?
Yeah, the
Oh,
one in Phoenix. That's where I was at. I
yeah.
said they not playing. Swift is. They got a big ass wall with none but dots on that wall. That wall is about the screen they got up there is about big as our 18 wheelers, about 53 foot, one big ass screen with all dots on it of everywhere that they got. I
Nah,
said Swift
alright.
got,
It was a
huh?
start. It was good for a start, but now I don't praise them, but I halfway work for them now because they all mingle freight with each other. Really.
I mean, but they give you the opportunity to buy a truck outright, like you supposed
Nah,
to buy it,
I
huh?
don't. I'm not going back to lease ever. The the only way that I'm gonna have equipment is I go to a dealership. That's it. I've tried lease twice, three
No,
times.
Swift take care of you because they'll put you in the truck, and they
Sir,
don't care if you put another
hey,
driver in
how
that
long
truck.
you been watching me, KJ? How long you been watching me?
I've been checking you out for about 6 months now.
Okay, okay. I was in Swift and I already leased and trained there, sir. You can
Yeah,
guess
but
what?
you
You can
you
lease it.
didn't did what I'm saying is you didn't do this route. You was able to put somebody in that truck that you did you ever do the least you know how you they let you buy a truck, right?
Yeah,
But you could have put a driver in that truck and still drove for Swift in one of their trucks. Swift don't mind you doing that. That's where you messed up.
yeah, but you got to pay the first truck off first, or find somebody to
No,
finance.
you don't.
Yes, you do.
That
Yes, you do.
you can put somebody in
They
that truck. No, listen.
they deal with only two
He's saying
companies.
build like a build a fleet on top of the on
Yeah,
top of the
like what Junior Honduras do at Prime. I know who
Yeah,
you talking,
you could have did
but
that. That's what I'm saying. You could have got another Swift driver who was able to get a
they were
truck.
not unless they changed it. They were not doing that then. The only way you could put a driver in that truck and kept it as if you was leasing from there is if you found somebody to finance you, which they didn't care about who financed you for the truck, right?
After you had 10,000 down, right?
No, I mean no. If I had perfect credit and if I went to any banking institution and they financed what Wasatch, my truck came from Wasatch through Swift, right? And they went through Swift and say, hey, we're gonna finance this lady to keep it at Swift, and they pay that bill, and I got to just pay that banking institution back. I could put anybody that want to in that truck. This is
No,
what happened.
when I
That
was there, Swift said
there.
after you pay your 10 grand down, you able to put a driver in that truck. Long as that driver come through
I didn't put
Swift.
that. All I put down was like 2,000.
That's what I'm saying. When you get up to 10,000, you could have had another Swift driver that came through Swift that was finna get into their own truck, get into
Yeah,
your truck.
but you have to only leave your truck only there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. But you
so
got two
if
trucks
I
going
come
at the same
out,
time.
I'm gonna come out 10,000 whole $10,000 at one time. I'm gonna take my truck anywhere.
No, you didn't
Swift was
have
the
to put
only.
down 10,000 at one time. When you got up to 10,000, they let you put another Swift driver in your truck, and you
You
can
as
still
far as
drive
the
for
ten
Swift.
thousand escrow, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like your truck payments. After you got up to 10,000 on that truck that you was paying for, you can
Now
have another Swift driver go in that truck.
they changed the rules. They told us that if we had 10,000 or more, we can use that towards the truck payment, or we can pocket that money if we chose to. We can borrow from that money from that account. They never told us when I was there to take that 10,000 and oh, you can hire another driver now unless they change the rules. It wasn't.
I went to Swift in 2018.
Okay, I wasn't there then.
You came after that.
I came before that.
So if you came before that, cause that was 5 years ago for me.
Uh-huh.
So you was at Swift for when? In what year?
So 2016 to 2018.
Well, they must have changed it when I got there, cause 2018
Yeah,
was when I
it's
got
probably-
there.
they was only giving like 8 cents for fuel surcharge. The fuel surcharge now is like 20 or 30 cents, and they was only paying $1.12 per mile. When I was there, they paying like $1.20, $1.30 now.
I don't even know what I was getting.
And
I think I was
then
making 48 cents a mile or something.
and then they also lowered the payments per week with massage miles like 7. I think now it's like 5 or 6. So they've made a few changes since then.
Yeah, I appreciate Swift. I think Swift is a good company, and
You think so? You think so?
I know a lot of guys who went through Swift and bought them 2 or 3 trucks and
Uh,
had drivers in them trucks, and they was still working for Swift, but had drivers in their other trucks that they had bought through Swift after they put money down. And right now to this day, them guys own them trucks, and back then they was letting us get in brand new 2020s, 19s. The new trucks, the newest trucks that was out that year is what they was putting us in. And you could go out there, they had them pretty ass trucks too. They
uh-huh.
had any truck you could think of, Peterbilt's,
Uh-huh.
Swift.
Uh-huh.
Swift got top of the line, everything.
Yeah, they trade they truck. Soon as that truck hit 500,000 miles, they get rid of it.
And hey, they
I,
be so pretty,
like,
Shay. And I
they,
was so happy, Shay, when I went to peel Swift name off my truck. When you finally get to the point where it's your truck,
yeah.
and I was able to peel that Swift shit off the truck, I was happy as hell.
No, I've known a few people to find their stairs away from there. I know a few people to find it. Got the SBA loans and finance their truck away from there, but they only use Wasatch and Dimer as the two people that they lease from, unless they changed it.
I think it was Long Mountain, maybe. It might have been Long
Uh,
Mountain back then.
it's not Long Mountain. It's Dimer out of Wisconsin somewhere. The other place,
Yeah, that might have been it.
where Dimer and Wasatch. The other two they was using then. Mine came from Wasatch because you got to get on a waiting list for it. You got to get on a waiting list, and they sent my ass, I think, to either Nevada. Well, I think it was in Nevada or Phoenix or California where my truck came from.
I think it
They,
was 1,200 down to get my truck.
yeah,
$1,000 maybe.
it went up like 2 bands down for me, but they put like 1,000 of it back into your escrow account.
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
I think it was,
yeah,
something like that.
that day, it wasn't a whole lot of money. It wasn't a whole
And
lot of
you had to have like 3,000 miles or something in a week or two. It was
no,
some type of
they they
program
they,
where,
they didn't put
huh?
they didn't put no miles on there. They just said I can go anywhere within the company. So I decided to go to the Walmart in Brundage, Alabama. Shout out to the Walmart distribution in Brundage, Alabama. Y'all was kind of sweet out there. Uh,
Yeah,
from me, and I got on that, and that was okay for a little while doing reefer, all them damn stops on there.
yeah,
But
that's what I did, reefer.
yeah, that kind of dried up, and I started training.
Really, I did Nestle out of Utah. You ever been to Nestle?
Oh yeah,
Get them candy bars up there?
yeah, I got all the candy. But you look at you, I can't even think about them damn miles. I'm think no damn candy.
I used to be excited to go up there to get them candy.
Oh my god. See,
You
you
know
see,
they give you 2 candy bars, right? And that's the big ones, right? And
What
they,
did you say?
right? Uh,
I say
What did
you
you say,
still,
Shay?
I say you
Yeah,
still,
man. I'm here.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
backing into my door so I get loaded. Got to get out of
Roll,
here.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning, sir. It's time for you to
Yeah,
roll.
yeah,
Man,
that's how we
that's
do
so
it.
damn silly. You so damn fast, well. You
hey
just
T
like
Hill, you run your own business, your own truck.
Yeah.
that. Why he
That-
the prince of trucking? That's
How
why.
long you been running your own truck?
Since 2017.
Oh, you good? 2017.
Hmm.
Your truck paid for, huh?
It was paid for before I even started.
Oh, you a
I
drug
said,
dealing ass nigga. They need to lock you up. Oh, drug dealers get drugs paid for when they get them.
man, said we gotta get locked up, huh?
Nah, nah, I'm just messing with
Mm,
you.
That's why he said you got a paid off truck. You know, that's his former child.
Yeah, he's spoiled.
Yeah, he's small. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not the only one that's in. Thank you.
Yeah, he's spoiled. That's
she
why he
said,
be talking shit.
That's
well, you know
right.
what she
Thank
said?
you.
I'm spoiled because she said I'm spoiled
I ain't
because
the
I don't
only
buy
one.
cologne out of
I ain't the
Walmart.
only one, sir. Even he said.
Nigga, he's
uh,
spoiled,
Even he
nigga.
said. This is a
Oh, my
man. No,
truck
this
been
is a
paid
man
off
that don't.
forever. Nigga, you
This is a
spoiled,
man don't
nigga.
believe in having a truck note, but he'll spend $400 on some fucking cologne. Make that make
Yeah,
sense?
he's
Make
spoiled.
that
You
make
know
sense?
he is.
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Thank you, boo. Thank you,
Ain't
boo.
nothing
so
wrong
Thank you,
with it,
ma'am.
dog. Shit.
so
Ain't nothing
so
wrong
the
with it.
reason why I say what I've been saying is because of tough times like now. I get it. I understand how the economy go up and down. You know, I've been out here for a minute, but that's why I say if you gonna get into this, have a paid off truck and about 50 grand in the bank. Then it'll get you through tough times and stuff like that. So
You ain't even
you
really
can do
got to
stuff.
be out there when your truck paid for. You do what the fuck you want to do. Just go out there
That's
two,
true.
three times a month.
You pick and choose, and you pick and choose, and you'll choose the good freight. Like you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You'll choose the freight. You'll figure out what freight pays the most, and you'll
That's a
focus on
whole
that.
different lifestyle.
Hmm.
This
You
man.
come out the house once a month. Nigga, you shouldn't even be on here talking. We talking about struggling, nigga. You talk about y'all ain't you can't even have no
I've been
conversation with
struggling.
us.
I didn't struggle before. This is
Stop it. You just on here to gloat, nigga. We don't
nah.
want to hear. We don't even want to talk to you no more.
I ain't here to glow. I'm not here to glow. I'm here to tell you where the pitfalls at, so you don't fall in the damn traps. So y'all like going to the trap house. You
Ain't
know what I'm
nobody can.
saying? Y'all
Cause
like it. Y'all like
that's
going to the
cause
trap house.
that's cause we ain't got no choice.
You got a choice. You
We
got a
ain't got
choice.
50 bands put up.
See, you gotta save it.
We
You
ain't
gotta
been
Oh
save
my
it.
saving for
god.
15 years.
But listen, you're
Oh
gonna
my
have to save
god.
at some
That's
point.
You,
If you don't want to
I
save, then
guess so.
I
After
can't tell you.
15 years of having a truck
Can I
paid
say,
for,
don't argue with this man. This man with the private school. I'm telling you, man.
yeah, he be, my truck been paid
And you
for
go.
15
He don't
years.
know the struggle for real,
Man,
man.
shut
What's
up.
going on? He just be spoiled.
Now I don't even want to talk to him no more.
That's sad. That's
We
sad.
see you, Ghost. We see you. Lord.
Nigga talk about my truck been paid for 15 years. But nigga, ain't
Oh
nothing
my
wrong with
god.
it though. Shit, I congratulate him, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I
But when
bought
he
my truck
spoiled.
from a guy who was leasing this truck on the Premier. I got an old Premier truck. I don't know if you know that company or not.
Yeah,
And
back in
Yes,
the
I
day.
know mirrors.
right, so he didn't want ELD. He liked paper logs. A matter of fact, I still got some paper logs in here that he left, but
Mhm.
he didn't want to. He didn't. He said, "Man, I ain't gonna be able to make no money with ELD." So y'all remember that whole debacle, that them years, 2016, 2015, them
Hmm.
years where guys had to was they was being told they're gonna have to transition over to the ELD, and these
Yeah,
are
yeah,
old
yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
been doing this on paper logs forever. So that's how they made their money, right?
Right,
So
right,
they couldn't fathom going to an ELD
right,
and
right.
doing it on ELD and making the same amount of money. They was gonna make less money.
Yeah,
So that put the squeeze on him. So he was like, "Man, I'm done. I'm out. I'm selling my truck." And I seen his truck posted on Craigslist,
right.
and it was so low. I was like, "That shit, that ain't." Cause I didn't know how much a damn semi truck cost, but I felt like a semi truck should have been every bit of like 50, 60, 70,000 like they are now. But he was selling it to me for 20
No, they ain't.
grand.
They 20,000 now. Go ahead though.
But back then I was like, I thought that was a lot of money. And so I
Right.
thought the ad was a fake ad because I was like, man, that's so low. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if somebody put it, if it sounds too good to be true, you're supposed to be like, well, it probably that's probably a fake. And
Huh.
so I went to I was working at FedEx at the time, and I was like, man, this is just BS. Like every time I go to work, I'm sitting and waiting. I'm giving 2 hours for free. I was like, I'm just fed up, man. I need to have my own truck because I felt like a lot of people. I never talked to the people I'm talking to now, but a lot of people told me like, yeah, you get your own truck, man. You get your own freedom. You can do whatever you want. That sounds real good when you don't know nothing about trucking, because that's what you start striving. Like, well, I'm a company man. I'm gonna get my own truck. I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do.
Exactly.
But but you don't have the structure. You don't really know how it's gonna go. So I wind up seeing the truck again on Craigslist, and I'm like, man, why they keep putting this daggone fake ass deal on here? So I called, and the guy answered, and he was like, yeah, man, the miles is going up because I'm actually driving the truck, and he told me he wanted out. I was like, shit, I'm gonna look at that truck.
You
So I
got
flew
lucky,
down to
huh?
Atlanta. I flew down to Atlanta. I looked at the truck. I said,
Hmm.
I'm buying this damn truck because I want my own,
How much
you
you
know,
pay for it?
20 grand. He gave me the truck and a trailer.
Hmm.
Damn.
So I got a dry van trailer, 20 grand, because he wanted out. He felt like the ELD was gonna push him out because the company was gonna have to put the ELD in here.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, So I
Huh.
10
get my
speed.
truck, yeah, 10 speed. I
Yeah.
get my truck. I tell my boss I'm quitting, right? and I call up Mercer, right? I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna just take my truck over to Mercer and lease it on and be an owner operator.
Yeah.
Mercer's call, they was like, we can't verify your employment. I'm like, what? Why not? Motherfucker wasn't answering the phone or wasn't returning the information that they needed. So he
Hmm.
hated on me, you know.
Huh.
So I'm like, at that point, it's like, what am I gonna do? I got this truck and it's been sitting for a week, and I need my money back ASAP. So I'm like, let me call up the insurance company and see if I start the authority. So I met the whole weekend. I was reading the FMCSA, starting your authority, and how to do it, and all the rules and all the shit behind all that. I had to read all of that, man. I had to sit there and
Hmm.
structure the plan out. I even drew my logo for what I needed on my door. I drew that on a piece of paper, and then I sent it to this guy, and he digitized it and made it into a label and put it in so I could put it on my door.
Huh.
Mm.
But it was like when you get so then I bought the DAT board because I was like, well, shit, I got to go on the DAT board. I bought the cheapest version because I said, if they tell me what the rates are, that means they controlling the rates. I need what I need. I need this rate so I can stay profitable and stay afloat. So I bought the cheapest DAT board version that they had. I think it was like $35 at the time or something like that. And it was just like it was hard. It was hard negotiating. This is what I'm trying to tell people that I talk to. It was hard negotiating because I didn't know. You know what I mean? And it was frustrating. They would hang up. TQL would hang up on you. You know,
Listen though, man, it's not hard when you own your own truck
I
because
know
you
that, but I'm
know
just saying.
you're gonna
But
get it regardless.
but but you still, as humans, we hate rejection, right? We don't like to
No,
be
you don't.
rejected, right? We
Listen,
don't.
when you got your own truck that's paid for, you
Mhm.
already know I'm gonna get it. Period. Point blank. I don't care how many no's I hear. I'm gonna get it. I mean, you got a different attitude altogether than somebody that's struggling, because you know
Mhm.
you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? That's like you a NFL player. Like, nigga, I'm gonna get on the team. I don't care how many teams tell me no. Somebody gonna take me. Period.
Mhm.
Because I'm the shit. That's how you feel when you own your own truck and you
Yeah,
ain't had
you
no
can feel like
problems,
that. But like I
huh?
said, I done had problems. Like I said, I done had my fair share of problems, which is expected as you go through your journey. You're supposed to have problems. If you
No,
go
but
through
in the
your journey,
beginning, how long did your truck last before you had a problem?
I got my money back in 3 months.
No
That's
shit.
and I was yeah, and that wasn't working every day because
Yeah.
I, I I got hit hard. Like the first couple of runs, I think I went to this place in Austin, Indiana, and I sat there all day. When I tell you all day, I sat there. I sat there over 9 hours for a heavy soda load, pop, right? We call
Yeah.
it pop, but
Yeah.
a heavy load
Can't come out to
and
the West Coast because they say pop.
pop. Yeah, they'll say pop. What the hell you talking about? But
Yeah.
I took that load like 200 and something miles for like I think it was less than $700, like 675. But when they put the detention and added on, it came up to like close to eight. But it pissed me off, and I was like, man, I'll never go to that place again. And I just started keeping a book of places I don't want to go. Like I'm not going
Yeah.
there. I don't care what they pay. You know, Target is one of them. I went to Target. I disconnected from my trailer in Target and went home, and then went back, and my trailer still wasn't ready.
Mm.
And I lived like an hour away, like 60 miles away. I went home
Right.
and I came back, and I was like, man, this. I said, hey, y'all done had my trailer too long. Y'all done had it over a day. Oh, we're not done unloading it. So then I knew what they were doing. They're using your trailer as like storage. Like they got these long warehouses, and basically they'll pull freight off of your trailer to fill orders on their trailers versus
Right.
taking all the freight off and putting it somewhere in a warehouse.
Right. Right.
They'll come in your trailer, get a skid, break it down, make the order, load other trailers, and then be using your trailer as a storage. And I was like, we
Right.
can't do that, right? So
Right.
these are pitfalls you'll learn along the way
Mm-hmm.
when you start to go down your journey, and that is, to me, that's pivotal because it'll help you navigate or get a good rate before you take the load. Because once you agree to the load, you agree. It's like, oh man, I got suckered, right? You feel like you got suckered into the load. But those are the things you want to try to learn as if you're a truck driver, you're a company driver, and you're thinking about getting your own numbers and getting out here, you better do as much intel and research for free under somebody else's truck
Yeah.
before you get yours. Like fueling. Where are you gonna go to fuel? Most truck drivers don't care about fueling if they company driving because they don't care about paying for it because it's coming off the card, right? But when
And
you
they
get your
run that
own
truck.
truck,
They run that truck all night too, don't they?
right, right. So you gotta look
I'm
at it and say,
freezing in my shit right now.
I ain't freezing, but
I gotta
I know
start
I
my
done had
shit
them
every
days.
3, 4. I gotta
I
start
done
my
had them
shit every
days.
3, 4 hours.
I done had them days. Let's see that. Y'all call me bougie, but I done had those days. I done been through that. I used to disconnect my truck and bobtail to like a little mom and pop gas station where they sold diesel, but they didn't. Um, it wasn't big enough for your truck and trailer unless you was like coming like at 2 in the morning and you was on the end, trying to, and you was only gonna get fuel on one tank, not the other side, because
And they
you
didn't
just
regulate it like other places regulated.
nah. Mm-mm. You can go there, but I used to go there, disconnect. Man, that was so time consuming, right? Disconnecting, drive 10 miles,
Yeah.
get fuel in one tank, turn around, get fuel in the other tank, and then drive back, bobtail back to my trailer, and then be ready to
That's
go for the
gold.
load.
That's gold though.
Hmm.
That's every bit of money though. I hate going places where they motherfuckers say the fuel is low, and then when you think you fill up, you look at your needle like, "Oh, they siphon gas." You know what I'm saying? They what is it called? Gouging. They gouging the numbers on these tanks. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where is they you fueling up, the numbers is moving real slow. So you're not getting as much fuel as that dollar sign say that's on the sign
Okay, yeah.
itself. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that shit. So anytime I go get fuel and it starts slow and it start moving slow,
Just
I
stop.
say, okay, yeah, they getting me. You know what I'm saying? They robbing me. So I stop it immediately. I got to go somewhere where them numbers is moving. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm getting fuel. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Mhm.
So that's one thing that I learned being out here. If you go somewhere and it ain't like Pilot or Loves or something, and you just gotta get fuel, and you just say it's a low number on there for that fuel, and you get to squeeze that trigger, and them numbers start moving slow. Oh, they getting you. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and say, no, I don't think so. I'll just take $20 and let me get the rest of my money back so I could go where I need to go. Cause you be them put 150 in there and get $50 worth of gas. I mean
Mhm.
fuel. Cause you know that's a trick that they got on these fuel pumps. And I learned that from being out here. Just like you was explaining, everything that you done said cost you a lot of money to learn. So can't
Mhm.
nobody just learn that shit. That takes
Mm.
time to
It's gonna
learn
take
and
time.
money. It's gonna
Yeah.
take time and money. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you saying, all that takes time and money to learn. You just ain't gonna
Right.
get out here and just learn this shit because every day is something different that
Every
you
day.
gonna learn. It's tricks to it. You
Shippers
know
and
what I'm saying?
receivers. You're gonna deal with people.
When they call you, they talk to you different than they would talk to us. Cause
Yeah.
they, you know what I'm saying? They, oh, this nigga got his own shit. He know the game that we gonna play with him. So he ain't gonna accept that shit because he a owner operator. He a true owner operator, not a lease operator. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And I'm going to the same places, pretty much the same. I'm not going to a different place all the time. Like I'm gonna be back to the same place. I got relationships with these places.
Right.
The Walmart over there in Steubenville. I go there. They be like, hey, come on in. Hey, how you doing,
Oh, you
TL?
over there in Ohio, dear.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
in this cold ass shit. I ain't coming back to Ohio. I
Hey,
was born.
more freight for us. More freight for us. This
Listen,
is where the freight is at.
I
That
lived in Cleveland for over 30 years. I'm not coming back to this
you
cold ass shit.
that's what she
Mm.
talking right there. She is everybody undercutting. See
What you
that?
Who?
say, Shay?
About what Prince said. The Prince man just said. He said more freight for us. Of course, you had a mindset.
Yeah, y'all can keep this cold ass shit. Wait till that snow come. I come over here, I'm
Hey,
like, this shit is
hey,
cold, man. I gotta put on
yeah,
my
let's
big
go.
coat. I can't stand this
Hmm.
shit over here. Once you
Yeah.
get once you get to that west coast and you see the sun in
Hey,
Vegas and Cali and Arizona, that shit like 90 degrees right about
uh,
now.
I know it is. It's like 80 some degrees in Phoenix right now.
Yeah, man, I love that shit,
They
man.
still got the air conditions on. I got the heat on.
Yeah, I can't stand when I come over here to the west east coast, man. I be like, man, ice watch for ice, the snow. Man, I can't. You gotta do 50 miles an hour. Man, I hate this shit over here.
There you
Oh,
go.
we.
Yeah, you don't, yeah, ain't no need to be in no rush.
Yeah, it is when you try and get this money.
Hmm.
Texas, I like Texas on back to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Now, I enjoy Texas because Texas is big. And another thing I don't like about the East Coast is these little ass roads. You know what I'm saying? These little tight ass roads over here,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
especially up in Pennsylvania and New York and all that shit. Oh my God, man. Them roads so small, I don't think they was made for 18 wheelers. I'm serious. I went to deliver to somebody's house the other day, man, and they lived on a two lane road that was so goddamn small. I'm delivering a bunch of damn cardboard to people's house. Now I can't back up on the fucking road because cars coming. I went through their whole goddamn grass.
Mm.
It was bad than a motherfucker. They called like that some bitch tore our grass.
Hmm.
I was like, I don't give a fuck what they expect me to do. They not gonna come outside and help me Cause somebody got to stop these cars for me to back up. I can't pull in forward because then I'm backing up. Oh man, it was just a nightmare. And I'm still over here trying to get the hell back to Utah with this load that I got. I'll be happy to get back to the West Coast. Got 1,800 miles to go. How much you make for 1,800 miles to Hill?
Right now, shit, I ain't going no 1,800 miles, but shit, before I do 1,800 miles, that's like 2 weeks worth of, what is that?
I get paid 3,500 for this load.
That's about, let me see.
Mm.
I don't know. If I was to do it 1,800 miles, probably about 5,500.
And you do it for 55, I'm getting paid 35.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you say they taking us for a beating.
Nah, I mean, you gonna definitely get your money on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna get your money on Friday. I gotta wait 30, 35, 40 days, 45 days to get
Oh,
paid.
you ain't got a factoring company, huh?
Nah, nah, no.
Oh, you want all, yeah, you spoiled. You want all your money, huh?
That's the
Nigga
only.
say he don't even deal with a factoring company. He wait for his bread, Shay.
Yeah, I know. He got it like that. He got the pull like that, so he say now.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with him. I'm gonna catch up with him.
Mm, yeah.
I'm a small fry. Hey, I'm a small fry. Shay. I'm gonna catch up with him one day. It won't be long.
Mm.
These trucks so cheap out here now. Shit, you get a nice truck for 20,000 now. Have you seen that, T Hill?
Yeah. See ya. You see ya?
Shay, you seen the prices in these trucks now?
I was looking at Long Mountain at some of them. Actually, they didn't drop
Can you
down.
hear me?
Truck
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah, we hear you
Uh,
now.
Long Mountain and truck
my phone
trailer.
went to sleep.
What you say, Shay?
I say Long Mountain and truck trailer. They real cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
seeing them
told
for
Shay. I
uh-huh.
told Shay the auction is where Long Mountain get their trucks from. They don't really do too much to them, but just like some DOT stuff like tires, mud flaps, flectors. They're not fixing the truck all the way up like that unless you catch it when you go to inspect it to buy it and you say, hey, But you got them tractor protection valves and all that stuff that go bad in these trucks, and you're gonna need to make sure you get all that changed out. Your starter, my starter went out at the fuel island, uh,
Mm.
like a month after I had my truck.
Mm-hmm.
As a took your hammer out and started beating on it and all that. That don't work with semi truck starters. That you ain't gonna beat that. So the guy came and gave me a pull start. Okay, so that most people don't understand that they don't have to. If you got a manual truck, they can pull you and then you can pop the clutch and get started that way.
I
That
got
make
one better for you than that. My truck used to do that, right?
hmm
When my starter was going out. I didn't do the pull starter, none of that shit. I had a wire inside my truck. Like I had to take my phone cord and I took my phone cord and cut it in half. And I made sure I had uh you know the like the gold pieces, made sure I had them sticking out on each end. You
hmm
go to your starter and you touch the big bolt and the little bolt with your wire. You're going to pass up the starter itself, the solenoid. You will bypass the solenoid. That's why your starter not starting. because your
Hmm.
solenoid is gone. But when you bypass it, you just gonna hit the big bolt and the little bolt with that wire, and you touch them both at the same time, and it's gonna start your truck. When your starter go out, that's gonna save you $1,000 tow bill or whatever you gotta do. I kept a wire in my
What,
truck
what,
for that starter.
where was you at in 2017? You see this?
I can't tell you that, but you
I
understand
know.
what I'm telling
I
you.
know what you're saying. And had I known that, which I know
Yeah,
now, I know how to start my truck now if my starter went out.
but I'm giving them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm giving now. That's $1,000 worth of game right there.
Yes, it is because it cost me close to $1,000, and they only told me to the Freightliner dealership, which was less than 2 miles down the road.
Now, see, if I'd have seen you start, I'd have pulled up on you like, bro, what's wrong? You'd be like, my starter. I'd have said, give me $100 right now. I fire you up.
Hmm.
You would have been happy to give me that $100.
Oh hell
I'd have
yeah!
started that bitch up and told you, don't turn it off.
Well, I had to go to the dealership anyway because on this truck, the ECM was the Opti idle. So that's why I never turned my truck off. I went into the pilot to pay for my fuel and come back. And when I came back, my truck was off. I'm like, well, my truck was off because
Right,
The Opti idle shut the truck down because it didn't want
right,
you
right.
idling for a long. I never knew that feature was on. So when I went to the dealership and they put this new starter in, I said, why did my truck turn off? They said, oh, that's a feature called a Opti idle. I said, can y'all turn that off? They said, yeah. So they turned that off for me.
And I tell you how, you know how these truck drivers can keep that going now. If you don't want your truck to turn off and you wanted to idle, set your trailer brakes, but turn the truck brake off, but leave the trailer brake set, and your opti idle won't turn your truck off.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm giving
Yeah.
y'all so much game, man. I need to be charging y'all for.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
Really? I
charge and get my money back
think
for the money I lost.
you was in
Now,
school.
But all
mm,
this shit I learned from going through this shit, just like you
I
said,
I
it's
learned that
stuff
going
that
through
you
it, huh?
learn out here. Cause that tow man cost me 1,000, just like you said. It cost them 500 to come out to my truck, and
Hmm.
then they had to tow it somewhere, and I was like, why didn't I even pull out my little cord and just fire the bitch up and take it to where I needed to take it? You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Every time I broke down after that, I break my cord out. And I keep like a extension cord. Get me an old extension cord because that's the best to use. And you cut the head off the extension cord on both ends, and you got that good gold wire inside them extension cords, and you're gonna get a good connection. So you hit that big bolt on top of the starter and that little bolt on the side of the starter. They right beside each other. When you
Hmm.
touch both of them, you're gonna hear that bitch fire. Vroom, vroom, vroom. That bitch, you gonna say, "Oh shit, this bitch started." I get a nigga for 200 real quick. I I
We'd
be
be
looking
happy to
for
pay
niggas
you.
broke down.
Be
Huh?
happy to pay it.
I jump out with my little wire in a minute on you. Like when I start this bitch, don't turn it off, bro, till you get to where you gotta get.
You so
Cause
damn
if you
Shay,
turn it off, it's not
was you
starting
willing to
again.
was you willing to get underneath your hood shape when you was at Swift with your lease truck? Was you willing to get underneath there and make that thing jump?
like give myself a start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
give
telling you how to do it now.
Hmm.
yeah, I would give myself I know how to give myself a start.
How you do it, Shay?
I had my little machine. I had a video. I had bought me one of the little things that you can jump yourself. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but I broke down, spent a little money for it, and I put my get my own stuff a jump.
What you mean, little machine? To your battery?
Yeah,
You talking about a
Jump box.
fucking battery
Jump box.
jump box?
yeah.
We talking about if your starter go out.
Oh, my starter go out. I ain't fucking with that.
I just gave you the game. You know what I'm saying? And you might need that shit. You go out in the dark somewhere and your shit break down. You bring out that flashlight. Like Jose told me exactly what to fucking do. I better get me a extension cord wire, cut that bitch on both ends, and go up here and look at this. But you a company driver or whatever, so you ain't gotta worry about that shit. I'm talking about niggas that's out here struggling, that's trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pay that $1,000 tow bill.
Lord.
That's the people I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't want to pay
I'm
that bill? I can get you to where you gotta get.
I'm just gonna get up off here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Look what y'all did. We probably supposed to be on here this long. It's all supposed to be 1 hour.
It's almost 3 o'clock, ain't it? My shit say 2:41.
It's 1:41 where I am.
Yeah, you
All
set
right,
the
let me
tone.
get some rest, man. We had a good one
Yeah.
tonight.
Good night.
Yeah,
Cat.
we
Uh,
did.
all right, Shay, we'll catch up with
Y'all
you.
be
All right,
safe.
T Hill.
Rolling.
All right.
All right.
See here, you
Yeah.
rolling. Well, you know
Not
what to do.
yet.
You know what to
Huh?
do if you free. You know what to do if you gonna still be free.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just, I'm just supposed to get comfortable, get back and lay down and get comfortable.
All right.
But I appreciate you, sir. You know what to do if you
Appreciate.
got free time. But I appreciate you, sir.
All right. I appreciate you, Shay.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to everybody that came in. Shout out to KLJ as usual. T Hill, Ghost Town, Dane Silver. What's good, G Waves? Happy to see you, Mississippi Trucker and Owen Trammell. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all stopping in. I appreciate y'all always chopping it up with your girl. We always end up having a decent time out here. But y'all be careful. Check with these brokers. Know what nobody's telling you. Do your own research. Network yourself with your own carrier. Cause so much is going on with these companies. You don't know what's going to happen next. Um, and uh, so much is going on. So yeah, it's a mess out here. I never thought we would be in the position that we in. Uh, let's hope they don't shut down the government next month, because that means that we gonna be definitely in trouble for truckers, especially. I don't think people that ain't gonna be hurt is maybe reefer. So let's hope they don't do that. Hope they get their shit together in office. And hope this motivates you to take your business a little bit more seriously. And y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a good night. Well, good morning.
Story. I know who your girl is. Okay, so I was thinking about how women, fellas, this is a male dominant industry, and you guys are just dominant in this industry. And so think of the women. Look at the women in trucking, and this ain't no competition or comparison video, but look at the women in trucking. That although we are not dominant in this industry, when we get together, we stick together and we link together and we empower each other. And look, if you look at even the women trucker platforms, we made all kinds of history, with just a short time. But let me say this, men truckers, there's no competition, because let me tell you, we got most of our support from you guys. Men empower women. Women empower women. Men empower women. But men do not empower men. Male truckers do, and not all, I'm not talking about all, but it's because we got the trucking with Tays out there and we got some, but you guys do not go all in for each other and empower each other like how us women do. And I'll give you an example. So when I was dispatching under my agency, I got so much man support from male owner operators. I'm talking about you guys were flooding in by the boatloads. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but I got support. It doesn't matter what reason or what was behind it. In your thoughts, it was the factor of the matter was you guys supported me. I don't know if it was because I was a female or not, but and another thing, if us women truckers, if something was to pop off in the women trucking market, we gonna send out a mass text communication call. We got groups, all kinds of stuff singled out for just us. And if we say shut this down, all women, we're not doing this, I can guarantee you beyond a shadow of a doubt, the next day or immediately, all women trucks are gonna be pulled over and on the road, over and off the road, because that is how powerful our connection is. But when it comes to men, and this is what I thought of it, you guys are so relied on with your families and supporting your families that you guys do not know how to, in the back of your head, you guys are providers, and we're providers too. We're women, we are providers. We're single mothers and everything, and we provide for our families. But you guys, men, have so much weight on them, male truckers, and y'all can't fail. Y'all don't have any other option. So you guys have a strong fear in the backs of your heads where y'all got to keep moving forward, and whether it be taking low rates, doing what you have to do. But us women, we got families to support and everything, but we are